The Little Baroness.
It's just a little Baroness. The Maiden Voyage of 1916. Read The Maiden Voyage of 1916.
Read it again. Why not? These are little cool things.
That is kind of neat. I like this.
I don't remember how much there was to look at in the original Historical Society, but
Not a lot. Paintings. Very many paintings. But outside of that, not a lot as far as I remember.
the Lady of the Land.
The
So
unveiling of one of two statues commemorating the local folk tale. Go ahead, Gwyneth.
these something weird about the Historical Society is that I feel like every picture that has like faces in it, they're all like smudged away. Like they're really trying to like keep people from seeing things about the city, you know. Like they're very regretful of the city. I think it's very interesting tonally.
That is. I mean, that does make sense. I'm trying to see here. Is that man on the right? Is he wearing a mask? Because he kind of looks like he's wearing a mask.
It's something for sure. I don't know if it's just like a smudge on the image or if he's being like it's a shadow or something, but yeah.
Could be like a really big, like a pill bug just hanging out on his face.
Face hugger.
Jesus.
Like what the fuck
Okay.
is this though anyway?
I'm trying to make out if this is like, are we in this room? I think we're in this room.
Oh. No, that's too many windows. And
Maybe, but it is definitely kind of the same wallpaper.
maybe.
Maybe we'll find. Do we go upstairs? I don't think we
Nope.
ever went upstairs in the OG. Oh, great. Ah, there's that.
Yeah.
Acknowledgements. It's
Him.
Misty Day, Remains of Judgment. I don't like the art style they used to remake this picture with.
It's a little
the
bit like
fuck?
high school art.
Yeah, it's a little like DeviantArt remake, kind
Yeah.
of. I'm not a huge fan of that. I like how, because in the original, that's just the text when you click on it. It's just James saying it's him.
Mhm.
So I like how here they made it like dynamic with him just saying it as you approach.
Look, it's the goblet.
Title unknown, author unknown. It is the goblet. Look at a little danger noodle at the bottom. I like it. I like danger noodles, except when they are dangerous. Waterfront landscape. That's art.
Yeah.
Now this is like what I would say interpretive.
This is a real thinker. This one is.
Uh-huh. Now, do you think that the peeling in the wallpaper is supposed to be like the flow of the river, like different kind of little water ways going through, or is it itself because the wall has absorbed so much moisture that it's cracking? Is that the waterfront? Is that the landscape?
I think that this is stupid.
You know what? I think you've got a fucking point.
Okay, look at this is what I mean.
I'm looking at it. Yeah, no, they did the exact same face with the doctors and the nurses painting. In the
Yeah.
fucking, except for the guy with the mustache. Like, he's like, I have a mustache. I get to be seen.
Yeah, it's very interesting. There's
Historical Society founders.
a big de-emphasis on being able to see faces, and I don't know what the that could just be like a development decision. Like they didn't have
Oh, yeah.
like good photos to use or something. I don't know, but I just think it's interesting, especially knowing the occult ties that Silent Hill has. Like it, I could definitely see like people not wanting to be associated with the town anymore as being a pretty central plot point.
No, I would definitely say that all of these founders are part of the occult. Like, there's
Right.
no doubt in my mind that a historical society is all part of the order.
Yeah.
So this is like a picture of like the. I'm trying to compare it either like I forgot what the Illuminati, like it's either
Yeah.
the Illuminati or like the KKK meeting. Like that's kind of what this picture is
Right.
for Silent Hill. And which is odd because if they wanted to tie it into like older games, they should have like somebody who vaguely resembles like Dahlia somewhere in here, or like Vincent. Like actually, I think Vincent is too young. He would not be with Dahlia. Okay, how long are we? Okay, I'm gonna take the left side. You take the right side.
Well, I
Easy.
will say this is just the story that Maria tells you in the garden. Is
Oh.
the Lady of the Light story.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was reading that a little bit. That is like verbatim what she said. Yeah.
Remember this one?
I wonder, is this their indicator? This is literally just the fucking screenshot of the
I
PlayStation 2 version,
I
isn't it?
really think it is, to be honest with you.
I do think so. Is this their way of telling me that this exact moment is not going to happen in the remake?
No,
Oh, okay.
I love this. This whole part, cumulatively, like out of all of the parts in Silent Hill 2, this moment is by far the thing that I think of most. Um, See, this
Oh,
is,
it's him.
yeah.
It's the guy who was like, "I'm going to save them all," and then did jack shit. I'm actually
Anyways,
going to turn the audio up.
yeah, I'm glad that you know. Yeah, we'll see it a little bit when we start going down those stairs.
Brookhaven Hospital. The hospital was built in response to a great plague that followed a wave of immigration to the area. We've read this before. Yeah, no, they've actually never told us how many people died during the plague, as far as I remember. Because I was
Yeah,
wondering, since Jimmy John Steve asked us about it in the elevator.
yeah.
Wilt's coal mine, established around 1850, it remained operational until the early 1900s. The mine played a key role in the revitalization of Silent Hills.
So I'm wondering if that's this little picture is like a nod to the fact that the actual town of oh my god, I can't remember the name of the actual location, but there's a real place in America that Silent Hill is based on, and the reason it's like a call to it is like there was a coal mine underneath the town where there's been a fire that's been going since like the early 1900s or something like that, and it's made the town like
Yeah.
uninhabitable, and it's not foggy, it's like full of ash.
It's Ash, yeah.
um
Here's a fun thing, actually. I'm just going to say that because I know you want to know this. I know you want that on the record. There has been a lot of pushback from developers of the Silent Hill community, like themselves, like Ito. I forgot what his first name is, or if that's his first name, but the
Masahiro.
Masahiro Ito himself says that anybody who says that the Silent Hill town is based on an American town is lying because they didn't base on anything.
Okay, all right, damn.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to tell you that because I knew you would want that to be corrected.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely. I mean, if he says that, then it's probably true. You know.
It's which is odd because up until I saw that,
Yeah.
I was like, no, you fucking don't give me that shit because clearly there's too much. If anything, and I will say that the director Guns of the movies definitely based it off that town.
Yeah.
Absolutely not, no questions asked.
that shit is like the coolest shit in any game ever, in my opinion.
I like how we both committed to the bit to not say a fucking word, even though you could have just cut it out.
Well, I probably will because we got some like background noise, but
Oh, definitely.
I love that it haunts my dreams
No, it's fucking crazy. But you know what the
constantly.
worst part is?
Well,
In my head, I was like, editing Gwen, throw Mario 64 in here real quick.
no. Well, I almost burst into laughter because I thought about screaming really fucking loud.
No, I was sitting here like my lips like tightly pressed together, like trying so hard not to make a noise.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna fucking break out into laughter just from intensity right now.
Yeah. Um. Anyway, what an inspired bit.
No, that is actually amazing. You couldn't hear it obviously, and it's almost sad that way,
Yeah.
but like the audio that plays, and it's just odd because it just plays at different volumes and different distances repeatedly.
Yeah.
You don't really know where it's coming from, even what it's supposed to be. Like, is it an air raid siren? Like, is it? Because considering where we're going, it almost feels like, you know, like kind of the alarms and the red lights that blares in like jails and prisons when they bring in a new prisoner. That actually kind of makes sense.
It is. It is just really probably my favorite part of the game for certain. And unfortunately, I gotta say, the rest of this section has been the least favorite part of the game for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Which is
well,
sad because in the original game, it starts getting good at the fucking long staircase, and then it just keeps getting better from there. The entire
yeah.
Toluca prison level, which we're in right now, is an amazing, one of the best levels in video games, I think.
I do agree with that. Like, there's so many fantastic things in that dungeon level. There's so many like amazing like themes, puzzles,
Yeah.
type of enemies and placements that are just like, what the world? Like from the I don't know if they're in this game, the invisible individuals.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, there's so much cool stuff in the prison.
Yeah.
And hearing you say it's not going to be that great, I mean, I'm hoping that we're going to make it good, but we'll see what happens. I can almost bet that's going to be something back there. Okay, let's see how this goes. Crimson and White, Banquet for the Gods.
Yeah.
Okay, I was not that far off with my KK.
Yeah, I was about to
comparison,
say
apparently.
it's a little bit on the nose almost.
Are you back there?
No, it's
No?
fine.
Oh, that's nice. Toluca Prison Camp. Built in 1862, the camp was used to house prisoners during the American Civil War, converted into Toluca Prison in 1866. So we are seeing some questionably robed figures hosting a banquet for the gods on what is essentially I'm going to assume the American Civil War. This was definitely used for torturing and other such things.
Uh-huh.
And then we have
Death by
the
Sphere.
line figures. Death by hearing. An execution of the prison. Death by hearing or string. Those who chooses death is the prison's last taste of freedom. Oh, so are you like implying that most of the line figures we've seen is like prisoners in Toluca that chose skewering and just went their way?
Maybe.
Now the question is, why would when was it, 1866 or whatever? Why would they put them with platform boots?
Yeah.
Like, I have questions about that in particular. Oh, great. Where? Here we are. Anything around these parts? No.
So
And obviously, go ahead.
the important thing to know, and maybe you were also just about to say it, but we just walked down for like 3.5 minutes, and now we're being presented with an indeterminately long hole.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, too, the question is, like, where are we right now?
Yeah.
Because we've just entered, clearly, it's a jail-esque area. We're getting some lore background about a Toluca prison, and now we get in this. And then we have that, like I said, it kind of felt like it almost, again, it's because we have some foreknowledge, but it did just feel like, you're being escorted to a prison, kind of, with the blaring and everything. And James just says, yeah, you know what? Not really a question here. I'm just gonna, because what else is he gonna fucking do? Oh, it gives me multiple chances to say, you know what if we just didn't do this?
Yeah.
Which is so fun, because there's literally no alternative.
Yeah, you gotta. Well, hopefully we don't ever have to do that ever again.
Of course not, that would be rough.
That would be so scary to think about.
Oh, I remember this room. Okay.
So, isn't it that in the original game you literally have to go up to like the walls and just like press X until something happens? Yeah.
Trying to think here, because is that it? Yes. Yeah, eventually it'll be like, oh, this wall kind of feels weird, and then you can break it. Wait, there's nothing here. It lied to me.
Oh.
How many walls can I break? Can I break this one? No. This. Son of a bitch. Nope. Oh. I want to meet the person that immediately got the right one from the start.
I think I actually did. I can't lie to you. I think I accidentally did get the right one.
I guess I met the person.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were my hero all along. Wait. Are we already in the labyrinth?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, this feels more like the labyrinth area.
There is an area like this in the labyrinth, so makes sense. Which, I mean, I think the labyrinth, not to say too much about it, is supposed to be a manifestation of all of the previous areas that you've been in to some extent.
Makes sense. Just one for, one for the road. Okay. I don't like not having a map in this game.
Right? You can't hide behind it.
No, not at all. I'm just gonna have to take a leap of faith and go into whichever door is the least appealing. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, what was that? I just saw, like, a pickup. Yeah, well, that's just not great.
This is such a cool set piece. It's a fucking vertical hallway.
Oh, that's sick, actually. Yeah, it does look very cool.
I think you see it a little bit better when you actually open up the thing.
When you actually decide to take the plunge and die. Ah, I do think I remember this room. Yeah. Spiral writing key. Okay, I'm just gonna do a couple of these. Of course they kept this fucking room in.
Yeah.
Can you...
Hello? What the fucking little butt bounce on the keypad, man?
Oh. Oh. Actually, I'm not 100% sure how that goes. Hold on.
No big deal. Just put the gun to their head and pow.
Eddie?
Oh, hi, James.
What happened here? Who was that?
I don't know. It just came at me.
Okay. So he attacked you, and you shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He made me do it.
Okay, calm down, Eddie. Any idea why he would do that?
I don't know. He came out of nowhere. Tried sneaking up on me in the dark. I heard footsteps, so I turned back and he was right there.
And you could tell that he wanted to hurt you.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way he looked at me, I just had to do it.
He looked at you. I thought you said he came at you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I could see it in his eyes.
His eyes.
He kept looking at me, making fun of me. And I told him not to, but he didn't listen.
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because the way they looked at you.
You should see your face, James. I was just joking. The guy was dead when I got here. I got you, didn't I? Well, anyway, I better get going.
Wait. You're gonna go out there alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking love that delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how. Now, the question is, I get what we're saying, but also, James, are you really gonna question, hey, why'd you shoot him? In this town?
Yeah.
In this place, this time? Like, not like, how about this question? How the fuck did you get here? Because I jumped through multiple holes. Also,
Yeah.
I ran down like a flight of stairs that went forever. What is your excuse for being here? No, he's like, you can't shoot a guy in Silent Hill. I'm like, I think I would shoot. Like, if that guy looked at me funny, I would shoot him.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad way to be, I hate to say.
No, honestly, in this particular scenario, even though we know Eddie's a little bit loose, definitely would not question him on that. I'll be like, yep, you're right. Why is this remake so insistent on showing me how people eat?
Yeah.
Mainline menu, March 13th. 1 grits with lard, no more, just 1 grits, boiled meatloaf, beans, bread, and coffee. Don't forget to give them their funny spoon and fork so they can play a little bit in between meals. God.
Yeah, wait. Beans and grits and lard? You don't need a fork for that.
No, absolutely not. This is for their DBZ reenactment combat here. They just gotta slap those things together. I would do that. I would do that if I fucking know.
That corpse looks really cold for some reason.
That's crazy. How would that be? Why?
Well, like, why is it just cold in this one area, you know?
Yeah, why is it just like freezing over? That's odd.
Scratch his head, scratch his balls. Well, this could be nothing.
This could mean absolutely 0 things. We are just...
What happened?
Lots... That was like a door opening, a grate moving.
It might have been literally me moving my chair. I can't lie.
No, that was definitely a game. It was very rusty, very loud.
All right.
If you fucking hear this during editing and you tell me for real that's your fucking chair, I'm gonna have to ask you to get a new chair.
Go buy a new chair for sure.
You're
for
like
sure.
right now.
Yeah.
Like your chair is haunted. Like, your chair is already in the other world. Okay, that's just that door for some reason. Okay.
The hunting rifle.
I still haven't found him. Since he had the cabinet key, we should assume one of the prisoners got his hands on it. Get the spare from the visitor's checkpoint and secure the rifle before it falls into the wrong hands.
Who fucking writes like that, man?
I don't fucking know. That's bizarre. I mean, people in these games never know how to fucking write.
Nope, that's true.
I still appreciate the owl. That is just straight up the war owl. Excellent. I still, to this day, I appreciate that there's one fucking person in Silent Hill decided to write in Manic just so we could know they lost their minds.
Yeah.
Like, all people should write like that. Just,
Yeah.
is this... Ah, beautiful. Yes.
Yes.
As God intended. That's a cow.
Yep.
That's a bull. That's like the Maybell, Baby Bell fucking cheese-ass cow in there.
Yeah, actually.
That's not a cow. That's also not a cow.
It's a boar.
That's a lot. There's a lot of map going on here. All right.
There's quite a few.
There's quite a few of mapping.
This is
All right.
the
Well,
biggest level by far, I guess.
I guess so. Which just means that more opportunity to throw combat encounters in. Woohoo! Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah, and you're gonna really fucking eat those words in just a second.
Oh wow, that's actually kind of symbolic. Wow.
Well, you're not gonna eat those words, but you're gonna know that you're right more than ever.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Really.
assume that since they just threw a save point at me, we are now live in combat territory.
Yeah. Nothing is
What the
safe.
fuck are we in Resident Evil 4? Like,
This is a church.
which is so odd.
It's
I
not
guess
super
for prison.
uncommon for prisons to have churches, actually. Especially not in a town like this.
That makes sense, I guess. I'm not the place I grew up in wasn't super religious. I mean, it was my family, so I never really, got the ideas behind that, or like, I never got to see stuff like this where it was like, oh, people will put churches in prisons because even prisoners deserve to be devout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Heaviest weight. Well, I don't know about that. My man's holding it with one hand, so
Yeah,
I'm
it's
pretty
a-
sure we could put more.
I did the same fucking thing too when I picked it up.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna waste my fucking ammo on this bitch. Alright, James. Any time now. Ow, you suck. You suck, James. You suck and I hate you.
Yeah, whoa, call back, call back. That video is 16 years old.
Is it?
On
That's
YouTube.
crazy.
It might be even older because I'm sure it was uploaded
It's-
to Newgrounds.
No, it's oh, fuck you. It's definitely older because I remember that the original version of it that I watched, like the title, it's no longer up from what I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
But that is so good. Like, I don't know. There's so many fucking line deliveries in that I still fucking love to this day. Where he's like, there's a lot more to that, but I don't care right now. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking who said that?
Who said that?
James, shut up and go in. God. That should just be what we put over the credits.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the prisoners do not feel remorse. In fact, they do not feel themselves to be sinful at all. Event. Even the simplest of them will try to shield themselves from the Lord's gaze with what little words they know. And so they dream blissfully, the sinners that they are. Okay. For no matter how foul and loathsome one's existence may be, human nature abides.
I don't know about that, man.
Have a rosary on the side there. I think that's what they're called.
Yes, you were right.
Is that just when, like, you have a cross, like, on a thing? Or is the rosary that is important that it has the beads to it? Like...
I think the beads are relevant, but I did not grow up Catholic, so I don't know.
Yeah. Fun fact, actually. My mother, my middle school years, she put me in a very kind of private school. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but it was a very prestigious private school in Vienna.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a fucking small church literally right next to the main building. So occasionally I was forced to just kind of sit there and listen to her sermon, which I don't remember jack shit. I remember eating crackers and it was delicious. But outside of that... the fuck? You know, you're interrupting my nostalgia, weird, delicious bakery.
Oh.
What's happening? Who's making sounds in here? And why? What the fuck is this? And we made it to Resident Evil Remake.
Like a big bug? Oh, it's a fan.
No, I thought the exact same thing. That's why I aimed at it.
Ugh. That's crazy. What the hell?
Okay, so we don't want to go there. I guess we're gonna go down to the A block.
What if the fucking rifle cabinet text on the map just had like a little smiley face next to it?
Editing Gwen?
Yeah, there you go.
Get to it.
More work. Okay, so what? Okay, I just guess what that light switch does. Well, I just spoiled it.
Well, it's going to turn the lights on.
Yeah.
Second, it's going to open every single cell and put me in a shithole.
No, it's not going to do that, but it does turn the lights on, which is so not correct and not relevant at all, as far as I'm aware. Like, it doesn't add a whole lot of anything. You should flip it on just to see what happens, though.
I guess. Plus, it would be nice for... Well, this does not give me as much light as I thought it would.
Yeah. It also is on, like, a timer for whatever reason.
I hear that ticking, and that freaked me the fuck out. Why is it on a timer? What the fuck's the
I
point?
don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why they added it.
What? Okay, I wasn't...
Hey, bro. I love how you hit them once and they immediately, like, soak red. Like, what's up with that?
So, I thought maybe we're dealing with Invisibros, but I was like, that sounds definitely like a lion figure, and it was.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Hey,
a cow.
is that Hebrew? Open up the map and check new information.
I'm gonna check it. Hornless ox. I don't know. Is it Hebrew? I don't speak Hebrew. I'm not fluent.
Me neither, but I'm pretty sure it at least looks quite like Hebrew, which is very odd considering that the rest of the game is definitely trying to go for a very Catholicism sort of bent to religion, but
Oh yeah.
you know, well, that stuff is based on Jewish stuff anyway.
I'm not super fond of the amount of gurglies I'm getting.
Love a good gurgle.
Hey, buddy, are you gonna stay in there, or are you gonna come after me? I see that you have a little wispy thing, which means I have to break things. I'm starting to realize that the wispy things are not distractions. They're actually supposed to lead me places. Hey, do you want to come out here? Oh, you're angry now.
Yeah, he's gonna spit on you.
But you're not able to come out.
Not if you don't open it.
He got really upset and laid down.
Well, I would, you know, I feel similarly.
Alright, well, let me see what I can do. Because I don't want to open this cell and then an invisible guy smacks me in the face.
Well, I've got some bad news for you. I don't think they're in the game anymore.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
As far as I can tell, when I went through here, there wasn't a single instance of the invisible monsters in the cells.
Oh, that's depressing.
Really fucking is.
Oh, come on! I gave you an out. I let you out of your cell and you said fuck them.
This just goes to show that you can never trust prisoners.
Never.
They're all criminals.
Alright, well, I'm not sure you're lying to me, but here I go.
I'm really not, unfortunately.
Bucket. That's the state of my union. Bucket.
Bucket.
Okay, well, see, you can go down there. Question is, why would I go down there? Thanks, video game. I'm glad that you tell me now.
Wait, mannequin?
How did you see it? With what eyes dost thou perceive?
I'm just really vigilant, I don't know.
You are very vigilant. I can't get over the GIF replaying.
It seems like it's just for the mannequins too.
I will now drink the drink that I got immediately.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, it really adds nothing.
Just a confusing decision on their part. I don't really understand.
Like, if there was something that mattered about it, that would be different. Like, if you needed it for a puzzle or something, maybe?
Yeah, like I thought maybe there was like a mechanic with the enemies or something that I wasn't getting. What are you hearing right now?
Lots of radio and gurgling.
Right, a gurgler.
Okay. I think it's back behind this wall, actually. Around here? Yep, well, fuck it. We're bowling.
Yeah, I feel like the little teleporting kick has just happened with you with the mannequins for whatever reason.
I don't know.
Oh, that guy got back up.
What the fuck? Get back on the floor! On the ground!
Yeah, we get to
I'm not
roleplay.
I'm not gonna tell you again. SHPD on the ground.
Alright, yeah.
Sorry, I'm in this sound be like SHPD. Please get on the
Yeah.
ground.
I definitely think I don't even know. Like Silent Hill, like very obviously inspired by a lot of Stephen King stuff for sure, which is all like northeastern United States, like Maine and stuff.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, we're clearly on it. Well, no, we're not clearly on a coast. It's a lake. It could be one of the Great Lakes. Toluca. Oh my god, another
Toluca
of the
Lake, yeah.
fucking guy. What's wrong with you? Get on the ground! Stop resisting!
Don't make me back away as you splurge all over the place.
Don't make me hurt you!
As I'm strictly hurting you. This is also very I'm not even gonna say like, oh, they ripped it off because clearly it's a fucking remake, so they have to do this area. But I find it very fun that this is also giving me a lot of flashbacks to the Resident Evil Village section, where you're like in a area similar to this, and there's a lot of failed like lycanthropes around.
So, that actually reminds me, I have not played Resident Evil 8 yet.
Oh, that's the creepiest fucking picture I've ever done. Okay, she closed her eyes. All those were open eyes.
Oh, yeah, it is. Man, I missed that. What the hell?
I don't know. Maybe we could play some Resident Evil 2 if you wanted to try that, because I actually think Village, especially with they came out with a official third person mod, or not mod, but third person like playthrough, where you don't have to play with Ethan's first person the entire time. It's very nice. I honestly think Village is, not counting the remakes, probably my just favorite, just kind of goofing around Resident Evil. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
game's very good gameplay wise. When it comes to scare and horror, it's still 7. That's good.
Yeah. Oh,
The
that's
cells to
definitely
be
true.
cleaned up by Tuesday. Make sure you get the cons to do it by then. The previous 10 has been moved to death row as per the warden's order. Well, that just great. So somebody's gonna be in here and is like, that's gross. There's shit everywhere. Yeah, clean it up so you can sleep here.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
Again, there's a lot of weird things. I don't want to get too much into this shit because that's out of the scope of Silent Hill Let's Play. But it's always fucking weird to me how shit prisoners get intentionally treated, because I always thought it's supposed to be a rehabilitation facility,
Yeah.
not a go fuck yourself and rot in prison facility.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would show my hand politically a little bit by going into it, but the American prison system is definitely very intentionally the way that it is.
Yeah, that's kind of ass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know where he is. I mean, yeah, because I just looked at the map. Also, because
He
I'm
fucking
familiar.
knows.
All right, how long have we been going? Because I kind of covered my own shit up by accident.
44 minutes.
Not too bad. We can kind of carve this here.
Yeah, might as well.
Actually, let's go a little bit longer, just because I do think I need to kind of wrap it up and head to bed.
Okay, makes sense.
Because work's been kind of slamming me. All right, let's take this off again. Let's
Yeah.
take it off.
I've got to get in contact with somebody at Bloober Team about this, man.
You're really like, why was this a thing?
Yeah.
All right, so we have the heaviest weight. No items.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not the heaviest weight. This is like the lightest weights. Okay, so we're just gonna collect all the weight.
You heard it?
Don't do this to me. I heard some stippy steps.
Yeah. So, the way that this puzzle works is that you actually have to place the weights on there and then open the doors with all of the animal symbols on it. They open when you light them up on the scale. So, in order to progress, you'll have to go back and do the first part of that puzzle, actually.
Oh, so you can't. So you can't. You need to.
Yeah.
I thought you need to have all the weights together.
No.
Well, I don't like it.
That's too bad. You got to.
Is that? Do I have a snake? Because that's the hornless ox, so I don't think I want to use that. I think I want to. I don't like it.
I think as much as it seems like you
wait.
might be able to do anything else here, I'm quite certain that it's like
No,
a
wait. This might.
predetermined order.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're right. Okay, so I need to find the snake door.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop being a bitch and just kind of explore. Because who knows, maybe there's a weight here. You can go fuck yourself, actually? Okay. That's neat. That helps. But pulve but once pulley but once on a rope frayed end. Choose the one justified from among the damned. Seek out their tales. Think upon each sin, or let blind faith choose. Let the judgment begin. Will you stop? Fucking hate horses, dude. You know what? I wouldn't even give you hay if you asked me.
Wow, damn.
So, like, around here and then this?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
there's this. We're just waiting for the frames to catch up. Anytime now, friends. Why is this grody? I don't like that. I'm like, you know, when the frames die, so you move the camera, it's like floats.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. I don't like this. In the slightest. Very much hating this. Gorgeous, though. Like, even in its decrepitness, it's very nice.
Scary and beautiful. Just like my ex-wife.
Alright. Radio. Stipper stapperin.
Stipper. Stapper.
A reminder to all guards, effective immediately. It is absolutely mandatory for everyone to familiarize themselves with the revised generator maintenance manual. We all remember what happened last time there was a spike. Can't... I'm trying to read here. Oh, you're locked anyway. Fine. Though I'm certain most of us would very much want to forget. We will not have another incident. All right, time to make another incident happen. What are you doing?
She a freak.
Cut it out. No, I don't like that. You know, actually, in a million years, that's one I don't like.
Yeah, makes you feel not good.
No. Not fantastic. Where'd you go? So there's a lot of feelings I'm having, and none of them are just particularly great right now. Okay, I turned the light back off. Can you come down here so I can hit you? Oh.
See, this was the mechanic maybe thing that I was talking about. I was like, do these guys not like it when the lights are on? What's the...
Yeah, because when the light got turned on, she stopped crawling around and screeched.
Yeah.
Alright, let's turn the light back on. The only strange part is that before, the mannequins didn't give off static when they were in incognito mode. So I don't know if this is a mannequin that I'm hearing or not. Oh, yeah it is.
Hey.
Hey buddy. What you doing in there? Okay, just stick around. Wait, are they putting that mannequin there so that it fucks with my radio? So I don't know if there's any other enemies around?
Maybe.
Oh, you've got like the amount of ass that you gotta be gurgling right now is not even.
That is a brand new one for me. Ass gurgling.
Oh, I love this. This is my favorite because I'm like in actual darkness here. When actual like inside, I can actually like feel like I have walls around me. Neat. Why does it look like an adult male but really small?
Yeah.
We will be together soon.
Yeah, I don't
Great.
fuck with that at all, to be honest with you.
I don't fuck with a lot of things that are happening right now. Like, I don't think the fuck levels are, like, at any point where I would engage with that. Well, I'm glad that the game told me that those two are locked. Hey, do you want to, like, stop being up there?
Please?
I can't even see that far up. You're being rude. I hear you over there. Why are you chattering now? But what are you? Zora? Oh, what the fuck? What? Where?
Oh.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, this is getting problematic.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's another one. Jesus Christ, they're so fucking fast. How are you feeling about this scenario?
I'm great. I am not someone who's particularly disturbed by this sort of thing, so I just quite frankly found this enemy to be just annoying.
That's fair. I'm not having the grandest of times.
I could tell.
Like, I could definitely go for something else right now. Alright, well, there is something in there, so I want to go in there. And the radio's telling me that I'm not alone.
I think it's thinking about that mannequin that's in one of the cells behind that cell. Yeah, no.
Okay, makes sense. I guess that makes sense. So I'm not super worried as of right now, but this is definitely a part that is not giving me the greatest comfy vibes. Like I'm not max comfy right now.
Yeah,
I'm definitely more of like the medium strains right at this moment.
Yeah, I wish Silent Hill would get back to its comfy farming sin origins.
Okay, well, this isn't green maintenance level. Use the test before each use. Optimal level, maintain or save operations. Do not operate. Can result in power spike and system overload. I want to get to red so bad. So what am I supposed to do here?
Get it to red.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. How does this... Oh, this is asinine. Okay, so I'm not moving that. That's my controller just saying it's gonna go get left now. Oh, you acid tree.
James, why can't you just fucking hold your arm up to the fucking thing?
Oh my god. Wait, is this like... It's not a great rhythm that's happening here? Son of a bitch. Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that writing
Yeah.
on the wall?
I'll check with that in a little bit. Like, okay, music. Do you want to just chill out for a little bit? The music, like, boom, chaka, chaka. I'm like, okay, we can calm down.
And the fucking lights and shit, blaring sirens.
Like, overstimulation is definitely a thing that I'm currently having to deal with.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, though. Like, this game is so afraid of being quiet. I feel like I remember this level in the original game literally being like
Dead silence.
Like pin drop shit.
Yeah, that's why I was so fucked when you went into like areas with like the cells and you heard things, but you couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
Because it was so quiet. But this is
so
just like no.
unsubtle.
This is definitely, and I say this in a negative light, even though again, game's great. This is more Resident Evil than it is Silent Hill. This is blockbuster levels.
Yeah.
And it should like Silent Hill should never be about the fucking spotlight. Like, look at me.
Yeah. Lacks subtlety.
Medium weight. Yeah, you know. Don't mind me, just losing my shit a little bit. Okay, I'm glad that Silent Hill devs kind of forgot that they gave Heather a machine gun in 3. Oh, nothing's working anymore. Okay.
No, yeah, you overloaded the system. Oh shit! The gobber.
They traded places.
Bro slid in like the fucking. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
What? Huh? Ah, you son of a bitch. I heard something behind me, so I wanted to dodge that thing.
There's a mannequin.
But then I dodged into his fucking... Oh, but... You know? Can you move? Not like that. Well, at least... I don't have spiders right now, which is great.
Yeah.
It's definitely soothing my mind. What? Yeah, he doesn't even give a shit about me. He's just like, bro, that was fucking rude, man.
I'm finally free. And then you get killed. That's just how it is, man.
Yeah. Sometimes you jump scare me, bro. I need you to stop that. I've lost, like, a little bit of shit. Like, I've certainly, like, lost a good gram or so of shit in the last few minutes.
It's a stressful environment for you.
Yeah. Luckily, the game,
It's probably the other side.
probably.
Not that I can hear it, but
I think my stance, my immediate squirrel stance made it kind of obvious that something was not going well.
I'm very good at reading subtle cues of readying one's gun in fear.
Pulls out a Glock, very subtle cues.
Hello.
Oh, you fucking what? Why though? I'm not gonna melee you. Oh. Get in here. Not like that.
Hey. Thanks for just standing in your little timeout corner, my friend. Really appreciate it.
You know, I am a little bit disturbed by the fact that the nurses are really unfortunate, like gross and bulbous headed in this remake. But I'm disturbed by the fact that you can put them in that pitch black outfit, and my brain's kind of like, hear me out. Like, just hear me out. And I'm like, I don't want to hear me out anymore. We're done hearing myself out.
Look, I mean, we're in the era now where we keep doing that on Twitter, where people are like, "What's your biggest hear me out?" I will say that people are like the fucking uncle from Gravity Falls, but you know, I mean, sometimes people say freaky things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give myself. You know, I'm gonna. This is not the worst hear me out, I think.
Oh, absolutely. I've been in far worse holes.
No, definitely. It's been a problem.
That one on the ground that's just to your right. Why is it? It's like perfectly straight. Oh no, the fucking arms are fucked up. Damn, I thought it was perfectly parallel, looking like a chromosome, motherfucker.
Can you break that one down for me? What?
Me?
Yeah, you were like perfectly straight like a chromosome. I was like, I need to put the controller down. I need you to explain this to the 40-year-old grandpa.
They look like a chromosome.
Oh, is that what a chromosome looks like? Dude, do you think I've ever like looked into a fucking
Yeah, they have 2 anneals, and no, I don't. That sounds right, but now that it came out of my mouth, I don't believe myself anymore.
It's always good when you can just kind of be like, hold on, check me, check myself.
Me, check me.
At any point, just put up what a chromosome looks like real quick.
I mean, I know what a chromosome looks like positively, and the mannequins look like chromosomes. Some bullets. We like a bullets.
Execution order DR88 E662. That's almost a fucking stormtrooper blaster. I forgot what it actually is. H23 male electrocution. Kind of a doubled up 0. Note to medical staff: during last night's execution, the prisoner, assumed to have been disabled, simply stood up and approached a chair without any assistance. From now on, take utmost care when reviewing the prisoner's medical history. Guards need to be made aware of how capable the prisoners are to avoid any incidents. That's pretty fucking funny.
It is actually hilarious.
And you tell me that dude was like, all right, time to fucking just put me in there. Put me in there, coach.
What time does the clock say up there in the previous room? What is that? 9:10?
9:10, yeah.
In the morning?
That we can't really gauge.
No.
Yeah, it's around 9:10. Wait,
it has the 24 hours on it, though.
9:30. Yes, it does, actually. You're right. So, well, it's 9 or 21, so it doesn't actually tell us.
Yeah, that's true. But
What is it east? What is that underneath that?
probably just... This doesn't matter.
Hey, it's symbolic to
It's
us.
symbolic. 9:10, the time when Mary died.
It turns out it was like fucking 6:55.
Sure.
And he's like, she couldn't even make it to 7. Fuck.
Armor, Ricky, we get the rifle, baby.
We're going. I'm just giving James a hard time.
I think he's a little scared.
Just a little. Where the fuck am I? Oh, right here. Witness checkpoint. I'm a witness. I witnessed this shit.
Witness me.
You know, I should probably learn to not rush, considering what I've just encountered.
Yeah.
But here I am holding down L1. I'm really upset that L1 is the fucking sprint button. That should be R1. And a center of Soundtail lies that I was going to say east of town. In the center lies the town's major tourist attraction, Toluca Lake, but there's a darker side to the scenic, beautiful reservoir. What may seem a bread and butter local ghost story you've heard time and time again, in this case rings surprisingly true. One fateful fog-bound November day in the 1980s, bold a tourist cruiser called Little Baroness has set sail, never to dock again. Newspaper articles reporting the event contains no detail of the ship's disappearance, despite an extensive police search. Neither a single fragment of the ship nor the remains of the passengers or all the crew have ever been recovered. But in 1939, an even more bizarre incident has taken place. A couple of kids came into town with a flashlight and light guns, and they started shooting the place up, went onto the little Baroness, and now a lot of whole time travel shenanigans happened. It was really weird. Who knows how many souls were taken by the water of Toluca Lake? Do the eyeless skill that unstare helpless late surface from below, yearning for breath, or was the mysterious fates different altogether?
So I'm noticing that the next page is like ripped out. Like those are not that's not a continuation of the story about the little Baroness. That's like some other part of the book.
Oh yeah, many pages are missing, torn out.
Well, I suppose if you click that button, you'd know that.
Unironically, did you ever fucking look at Silent Hill Arcade? Because I wasn't making that shit up.
No.
Yeah, Silent Hill Arcade is a light gun shooter.
Yeah.
Where it actually follows up on the story of the little Baroness.
Really? Maybe that's why
Yes.
they're so into the story. Because this is like the second or third time that they brought it up by now, and I think they do a few more. They're kind of lightly obsessed with the little Baroness.
Yeah, no, that's probably exactly why they were like, yeah, we actually have a video game based on that. Nobody fucking played it because it's an arcade game, but it's definitely a thing that I think they keep making. Watch it not be at all that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even close to what I'm talking about. Press the that to equip the hunting rifle. Oh, James like, oh, okay.
Well, the way he's rolling it around is making me uncomfortable.
The way it rubs against my thumb. Yes.
Engravings after no tactical advantage.
All right, Snucker. Ooh.
This reload speed is exhilarating.
I'm gonna fucking stab myself real quick. God, I love how they made him such a nerd. I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually not that interested in that Delta remake. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm gonna play it.
No, I'm definitely gonna like keep an eye at it. But is that how we're gonna end this session of Silent Hill?
Yeah, talking about a different game.
We got a gun, guys. Look
got
at
the
it.
gun.
Is old. James, is your back all right now?
That would hurt.
Yeah, how much ammo do I have for everything right now? Let me take stock. 4, 4, 5. I'm actually doing kind of well.
You're kind of loaded.
Not bad. To be fair, we are normal now, but whatever. Okay. Well, then let me save the game here, and we'll return the next session of the Silent Hill 2 extravaganza with James Sunderland. I guess thanks, everybody. I don't know if you're going to cut it here, if this is a continuous thing, but...
Who knows? Anything can happen.
Anything can happen if you put your... I didn't even cut that out.
Yeah, I'm about to... yeah.